The last W is what the fuck. And it's just like, what the fuck are you doing this for? And it's because I am tired. I am 32 years old. I'm still living with my parents. I'm not saying that's necessarily a terrible thing, but everything is expensive. I argue with more people than I would have ever have expected. I am telling older adults how to be adults. And also as I don't even want to say young adult because I'm hitting my middle ages. But as an adult who has lived through enough life that I understand where the older generations are coming from and where they've been, but it's just like there needs to be an educated conversation about things like this, because the generation that I was raised in and that I grew up in is different. And that's why I'm creating this content, is because I want the older generations to understand that, you know, my generation, where we're coming from. You guys, they're just being stubborn, and it sucks because I know a lot of it has to do with how they were raised and the generation that they grew up in. But if I can just help them have the understanding that, like, dude, like, I know where you're coming from, but you need to have an understanding that our world is changing. And if you can just understand my side of the story, then you can understand why I'm moving the way that I'm moving. Like, I'm not moving willy-nilly. I don't not have goals. You know, I'm not, you know, just doing things because I can, or because I don't have the strength, or whatever you judgment or opinion you may have that is going against mine. It's just like, I need people, because it's also people in my generation, I know it's going to be younger generations who don't feel the same way, but it's just like, I feel the strongest that it's just like, dude, like, our world is changing, and for whatever reason, I feel like I'm just one of the people that was supposed to help push along, like, be a leader towards, or someone in the higher ups, where it's just like, nah, I see it, like, let's find a game plan, let's figure out what to do, you know, that type of situation. Yeah, there's just a lot of war, and there's still a lot of famine. There's a lot of homelessness. There's a lot of just like unpaid wages. There's a lot of expectation that is not being met for reasons that are how do I say this? I don't know what word I'm trying to put here, but it's like this is the expectation. Sorry, I'm out of focus. But this is how high the expectation is. But for where situations have been and where we have come as a society, this is legitimately where the only place, like, this is the highest I can get to. And you need to understand that. Because if I try any harder what I'm already doing, I might commit suicide. I might go down a negative spiral. It's not a positive movement forward. It's a very negative movement forward, because I'm tired. I'm very exhausted. I don't really have a life. I am trying to date and find a marital spouse, but damn, we were all in the same spot, and it's not even hella exciting to be over there, because not only now do I have to pay attention to, not only am I only paying attention to me, I gotta pay attention to yo ass and make sure that you okay too. And then you want to have some fucking kids, we gotta make sure them things is okay. Like, it's just like life is just it's topping on top and on top and on top, and there's not very much relief, because even for those who are doing it, like, there's still a sadness that I come across, like, and I can explain it, but that's for another video. But alright, that is the 6 W's.